Yo, what's good? It's your boy Trent, just Trent. Uh, I'm taking a little walk right now. Got a lot of stuff in my mind. Kind of want to touch on distractions. I wanted to touch on believing. I wanted to touch on stages of the ego. I wanted to touch on. I can't remember that certain order, but it's just literally that's just been on my mind. You know, with distractions and stuff like that. Like, I know y'all heard a lot. It's gonna be a lot of distractions. Not even going to be. It is a lot of distractions. Every sports channel is on right now. You can access any sport you want to. You got the playoffs going on. I'm telling you, it's getting to that point where those distractions are about to fade. It's just going to be some more serious things going on in the world than what you should be distracted by. And more I'm seeing this, especially with these distractions, the more I'm telling myself, like, none of this matters. None of this matters. Entertainment doesn't matter. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of everything. This is just the beginning. Like, things are changing. Things will never be the same. Definitely not. Because this is just the beginning of everything. I was walking on the trail and a lady passed me. She was talking to her friend, and I guess she's saying she worked at some grocery store, and was saying, like, a lot of people are unemployed right now. Food shortages happening, and I'm here, like, I didn't hear all of that what she said, but I'm just, making up a scenario in my mind. And she touched on, like, no, she said she was at a meeting. It's crazy I heard all this. She said she was at a meeting and said that the manager, the people that worked there was wanting to lower the prices. They was wanting to lower the prices on the food because it's food shortages happening. It's a whole imbalance of that. It's food shortages happening, and it's people that getting a lot of food, and what I'm trying to say, trying to gather my thoughts. A lot of food that's being taken away, and a lot of people that can't afford groceries like that anymore. And her saying that they was going to lower the prices, which is going to be like that in a lot of stuff. Like, you think about it. Even with the CEOs, like, I've seen so many CEOs at the kind of the beginning of all this. I think like 2-3 months ago, it was a thing that came out where they were saying, like, all these CEOs, security, IBM, fast food restaurants, was Bill Gates stepping down from their corporation, their business. Almost like they know that this stuff is about to happen. That's why I'm saying, like, we don't get to know a lot of things that's going on. Like, it's so much hidden stuff. Of course, there's so much stuff that's not told to us. There's so much technology that's being held back from us. And a lot of people are stepping down from the higher ups, basically, are stepping down from their businesses. It made me think, man, like, if prices are about to go down, bro, money's not existing anymore. Money's not going to be a tangible source anymore. It's not going to be a thing you have to thirst after anymore. And I kind of had to sit back a little bit, and I'm like, yo, Like, I'm kind of glad I get to experience all this while I'm here. The 21st century kids. Like, I'm glad I get to experience this. I'm glad I get to see things changing. I'm just glad to see this stuff happening, for sure. Another thing I wanted to not teach on, but talk about was believing. The power of belief. Believing in how it ties into distractions also. It's gonna be kind of touchy, not gonna lie. But when you believe in something, when you give something energy, when you give something the power, you see great things happening sometimes within your own world. How to do that stopped me today, and we just had a conversation. Man, older guy, super insightful, wise. I could tell by his energy. He was a good person. And mainly he was talking about the Bible. About the Bible and believing in God. Believing in the wiseness of God. Believing in the power of God. I'm gonna say right now, it's important. It's important to go within and sense God's presence within you. That's how I feel. It's important to go within and feel God's presence within you, the wisdom in you. And so many distractions to take us away. I feel like at a point now, like everything is a distraction. Everything is a distraction. But when we know what's the source, the true nature, it gives us something to believe in. It gives us something to believe that God lives within us. I'm getting to a point where I'm taking I out of my vocabulary. I do this. I do that. It's getting to a point where, I don't know, God within me, spirits, my angels, it's leading me. It's led me to this point in my life. It's constantly just leading me. Like I'm being led. And like coming out here to take this walk, like I'm led to do this. I'm led to do this. It's not I'm like I just said, I'm taking a walk, but it's not me, you feel me? Cause me is complex. It's confused a lot. It does its bad things. Sometimes does its good things. But it's bigger than, it's just bigger than us, you know? And we as humans, we connect with this entire universe. And how the world is shifting now, if you're, how would I say this? If you are connecting with yourself, if you know what that means to connect with yourself, you are experiencing a lot of things going on right now. And it's nothing out here. Everything's quiet. You know, we wait for things to pop off. We wait for all these things to pop off, all this news, all this just bullshit, you feel me? But now, it's a time where it's in here. Everything is in here now. Everything is in here. And you can let this take over you, or you can truly believe in your inner God. Believe in it. If you've been meditating, I know you've been connecting way harder. I've been meditating, and it's been magical, man. It's been soul taking. Like, it's been spirit leading. It's been way more magical, and that's what I'm saying about this shift that's going on. For the chosen people, we're all chosen people. We just have to, I wouldn't even say wake up, but just go within, meditate, close your eyes, sit still, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Just sit still, relax your body, relax your shoulders, relax your legs, relax your fingers, feel the energy, be aware of the energy that's going through your feet. And I'm not saying this to brag or anything, but it's just, it's simple. It's simple, it's free. It's something powerful in you. It's something powerful in us that we have to experience. It's a feeling that you can't put in language. I've been listening to a lot of this dude named Akai Solo and Earl Sweatshirt, and I like how Earl would be saying, like, he speaks, like he try to speaks with his music in slave code. Like, cause black people as us, we used to use slave codes a lot. And it was a way to contact each other. It was a way to communicate to each other without other people knowing what we were saying. Just coding. Women used to braid each other hair, pathways in each other hair. Black people, black minorities, used to braid each other hair to map out how to leave a plantation. Just slave code. That's kind of far off topic, but I feel like it can kind of connected with just going within and not really necessarily knowing how you feel. Like, you can't really express it. The only thing you can kind of put it in is code. Start putting things in code. Like, the way I'm talking, some people won't even understand this. They won't get it. It's some people that will connect with this. Almost like it's code. But yeah, keep connecting with yourself. Fast. Do intermittent fasting. Self-discipline. Talk to more people. Eat right. Eat more fruits, vegetables. Kind of want to come out with like a grocery store thing to just to see the things I get at the grocery store. But for the chosen ones, for the people that know how to connect within and go within, it's our time. The shift is happening. The earth is shifting, where us connecting with ourselves is going to be an entire experience. It's going to be a dream state. While other people out here losing their minds, you know, worry about the distractions, worry about music that doesn't serve you, the frequency of it. They just gonna have to find the way. It's gonna get to a point where everyone's just gonna have to bow. People are gonna get tired of all this. Everyone's just gonna surrender themselves. But yeah, I think that's all I want to kind of speak on. I know I'm jambling all over the place. You know, if you connected with this, please comment, like, subscribe, share, please. A lot of content on the way, a lot of good content on the way. But I hope you got something from this. And I'm ready for this shift, because the shift is happening. You see the chemtrails. Oh yeah, they covering up the sun. Cloudy. They're covering up the sun because the shift is happening. Whether you inside the house, if you outside the house, the shift is happening. We're connected to everything. We think certain things because we connect with so much. That's why we got to start going back to plant diets. No genetically modified, tampered with food, DNA tampered with food, all that stuff. Just Trent out.